Hello everyone, it is a pleasure to be back on Discovery stage for the third year in a row. 3 years ago, I came here to present Van Gogh. It is our first project. Van Gogh, it is an avatar that was put in Musée d'Orsay, and the purpose is to create a new way of culture mediation. Last year, I went here to present Louis, which is an avatar also to assist people here in Vivatech. This year, I present Lisa with César and Christophe, and we will talk about Lisa. That's why I want to let Christophe and César introduce themselves. So, Christophe?
Yes, so hello everyone, my name is Christophe, I'm the founder of Jumbo Mana. Just quickly, I've worked on AI for 15 years ago, and I have started on generative AI in 2020. And so I created Jumbo Mana. It's a startup specialized on digital characters, interactive characters for public space. And we focus really to create the best solution for large public in public space. And all problematics concern about how to put agentic AI fully autonomous to respond to international travelers in a noisy environment like Vivatech or an airport, and etc.
César?
Yeah. Hi everyone. I'm really happy to be here to testify about what we've done with Jumbo Mana. I work for VINCI Airports. So VINCI Airports is the first private airport operator. We've got more than 70 airports across the globe. And to foster innovation, we rely on what we call Center of Excellence. We've got 3, one in Lisbon, one in Gatwick, and the third one in Lyon that I'm leading. So I'm leading digital and innovation, customer innovation in Lyon, so focus on customer engagement. And before I used to work in e-commerce and e-channel for retail and department stores. What we want to do in Lyon as a center of excellence customer innovation is to experiment, explore new services, new solutions to improve the customer, the whole customer journey by speeding the flow at the airport, easing the flow at the airport, improve interaction and engagement, and we'll talk about that a lot, and then enrich your experience as a passenger at the airports with new services.
Thank you, Christophe and César. Now, before diving in, I want to show you a video, a demonstration of Lisa and how it works in the Lyon Airport, and let's see it.
Bonjour et bienvenue à l'aéroport de Lyon. Je suis Lisa, votre assistante virtuelle. Si vous avez des questions sur nos boutiques et restaurants, ou même sur votre vol, je suis là pour vous aider. La porte d'embarquement pour Barcelone avec EasyJet Europe est 10. Au revoir, passez une bonne journée.
So Christophe, after your project of the digital twin of Van Gogh in Museum of Orsay, why did you choose to develop this technology specifically for airports?
Yes, so we started with the digital twin of Van Gogh for the Orsay Museum. So we presented it at Vivatech 2023, but when we bring this project to the large public and professional, it was really a demonstration of our AI, our capabilities to humanize AI. And our purpose is to create a solution, like I said, for public space in generally, not only for museum, but for airport, mall, etc., and especially for mobility. And so we are looking for a partner to create a unique reference, a world reference of agentic AI for public space. And airports are a fascinating environment for that because it's a noisy environment. They are international travelers with multiple accents, multiple language, and people are stressed. She needs information quickly and to be reassured during their stay at the airport. So for us, the airport is the ideal environment to test agentic AI in autonomous for large public.
So you started with Van Gogh, and after that you needed to demonstrate how you can use this technology, which is called agentic and generative AI, in a place crowded with a lot of noise to manage this flow. So, and you see that the airport is the best place to do that. So my next question is, how did you meet VINCI Airport?
So we met VINCI, especially César and his colleague Anatoly, during Vivatech 2023. So they saw our Van Gogh demonstration. I suppose they like it. And when I came back to them in the last year to tell them we are looking for a partner to create a unique reference for the mobility sector, they immediately share the same vision that us. To create this new technology for airport area.
Okay, perfect. So César, from the airport operator's perspective, how do you view this challenge on the ground of the airport?
Well, the objective was not to do AI to do AI. The first point was that of healing or fixing a real pain point on the field for the teams or for the passengers. And as you said, Christophe, airports are big spaces where we have to handle with a great amount of inquiries, which are very diversified. And we've got staff on the ground. The staff can be everywhere, anytime, for everybody. So for us, as we remain an environment that can be a little bit stressful, we wanted to use this solution and AI to improve the quality, the service quality, which is one of our core concern in VINCI Airports. And it was a way to do it in a very engaging, interactive way, to automate basic, not only basic, but a great amount of question, because our staff always answers what are more the similar question, and it's a way for us to save time and to dedicate our teams to other more complex cases or question. The question is not that of saving staff, but to complement all the information services that we have at an airport, and to reallocate our staff on higher value tasks.
Okay, so what I can understand that we are not here to replace the staff, but we are here to complete its role in the airport, so that we can manage the staff to do a big role in the airport more than replacing it. That's the friction that we can, AI nowadays, create, right? So my next question is, can you give me an example of difficulty passengers that they face and that Lisa could help solving it?
Well, just to give you figures, we've got 40% of the inquiries of the passenger question are about boarding gates, what time the boarding gates will be displayed, how to go, and they ask always the same question. And with Liza, you can ask it with voice command. You'll get the direct answer as you could see on the videos. And you will be displayed the indoor wayfinding capacity that you can get on your smartphone to go to your boarding gate. So if you got a big issues, staff are here to accompany you until the solving. But if you've got just one, not simple, but yeah, let's say all the other type of question, Liza is able to answer as if she were an agent.
Okay, perfect. Now my next question is to Christophe. Let's tell the audience how this collaboration, the story of this collaboration, how it works, how did we did this partnership, the development of this project. Can you tell us more about this project?
Yes, of course. So the collaboration started last year. We start in summer 2024. We have worked during 6 months on the project, from the creation of the avatar to the deployment of the Lyon Airport. And I think the real key success of the product and this partnership is that Cesar and his team, with Anatoly and other colleagues, was very involved during the process of the creation of the avatar and the AI. And we worked with a lot of big companies, and I think with VINCI, it's a base use case of a real partnership between a startup and a company for 2 things. The first thing, Cesar said, we are not here to make AI for AI. We are not here to make a fashion or a gadget like that. We are need to respond to needs. And we co-construct the solution with the employees on the field with VINCI on the airport. And the second thing is there are a lot of big companies that did. The director said, we need to go to generative AI. We need to go to agentic AI. I put the check and just do it. But behind, the employees are not enough involved. They are not respond from the company, etc. And so we are at Jumbo Mana or other startup expert on AI. We are expert on agentic AI. But I don't know the skills and the work of the airport, and I need to Cesar to tell me what is the needs, what is the concerns, and how we can improve our technology to respond exactly to the needs. So this is the big thing I know. For an example, for the creation of the avatar, for the visual, we make at Jumbo Mana market studies to understand what is the correct appearance of avatar to make sense and engagement for a large public. Right now at Vivatech, we are all a fan of AI, or we are educated about AI and technology. But if we go outside and you walk 300 meters, people fear about AI, but have concerns about AI. So we need to make a product not for us, but for a large public, for all travelers. So we co-create Lisa and the avatar directly with the employees on the field of VINCI. And the staff, they don't saw the avatar like an enemy, but veritably like a virtual assistant. They will accompany them on the field. And this is the second point, that this product is not a final product that we deliver to VINCI. It's a true co-construction to make the right product in the right place that responds to the right needs.
So the key success of this collaboration is that the team is involved of VINCI, that they show us the real need of this solution. The second thing, it is not trendy, because when we hear about generative AI or agentic AI, people and big companies, they want to do that, but the key of this success that there is a need of using generative AI and Lisa. Now I'm going to ask another question for you, Christophe. It is a little bit technical, but can you explain the technology behind Lisa, and how do you make sure that it responds quickly, with no hallucination, with the veracity of the information, and especially in different languages? Because you said that Lisa talks more than 70, it is capable of talking more than 17 languages, but in the airport now they choose to talk 2 languages, which is French and English, right?
Yes,
yeah.
For the moment. So like I said in the introduction, we developed a solution to make the agentic AI in the front of a large public. And we need for that to create a real confidence, a real trust between the companies, VINCI, and the travelers. And the AI needs to be trusted. So the first technology we developed at Jumbo Mana is to create our own AI reasoning model to make sure there are no hallucinations and all the subject is constrained to the airport topics. We have won several prizes for that, like the iLab prize from the Ministry of Research, and we are labelized Deep Tech from BPI France for our unique technology to make sure the AI is under control. And alongside, we have several AI. We have 6 AI models. Each model is a billion of parameters, from voice recognition to AI reasoning to voice synthesis. And to make sure this 6 AI model can respond in a few seconds, less than 2 seconds. We have a partnership with NVIDIA. We are member of NVIDIA Inception, and we have access of NVIDIA engineer to make sure we can deploy our AI model directly on their GPU and to optimize the inference on the hardware to make sure we can optimize and have a fast and quickly answer. Beyond there, all the AI to control and to analyze the question and the response.
Okay, perfect. Maybe we can show Lisa over here, the face of Lisa, and now we're going to talk with César about the appearance of Lisa. So why did you choose this DA, let's say, artistic direction? And let's talk about the appearance. She's not a hyper-realistic, she's not a human-like avatar, but it is not also a cartoon or a Pixar. It is something, let's say, new and dedicated only to the VINCI Airport and Lyon Airport. Can you talk more about this DI?
Well, we talked at the beginning about trust, and Christophe, you mentioned the way that people had to be really assured at the airports. It was a real stake. I mean, we wanted the avatar to be reliable, so we choose not to go on a Pixar or cartoon-like. But on the other side, we wanted to avoid what we call the uncanny valley. I mean, if it's too meta-human or too human-like, if you've got any imperfection or any small bugs, it can create and provoke an unease or discomfort. So we decided to make the choice to be in the middle and to find this DA, which was for us the good solution to be human-like and but not human and not cartoon-like. One interesting point is that everything has been done involving the staff, as you were saying. We've got a core team which is really committed and staff on the ground. So the look and feel, the outfit, the content, the UX design of the interface was decided by my team, but with the collaboration of all the staff, which is daily on the ground, and it was really important for us to do so. One last thing, we made the choice with Anatoly, the project manager on this specific project, to start with a human-sized avatar to be as engaging and interactive as possible. So today, as you could see, it's in a big, as you've seen, it's in a big kiosk, so that the interaction is really human-like. It's not human, but it's human-like.
Okay, you did answer the first part of my next question. So my next question is, were internal teams or passengers involved in testing in real time and real condition Lisa?
Market studies, collaborative choices regarding all the look and feel, and then great involvement from the passenger and from our team during all the data set construction, the data set building, and then testing. The technology is effective. but we wanted the technology to be well, we wanted the quality of the answers and the content to be as good as possible, and we managed to do that by involving our teams regarding what is the question, how do you answer, what is the tone of voice that as VINCI Airport we have to choose to create comfort and trust with the passenger. It can sound obvious, but we had to do it collectively to make it successful.
Okay, perfect. Now, also it is the same question, but I want to ask Christophe, what were the main challenges for Jumbo Mana that Lisa could work in a real place and real environment with the noisy places so that it works perfectly?
Yes. So the biggest challenge for us is what we call real-world friction. Airport, like you said, is noisy. There are a lot of noise, children in background, etc. And for the other projects that we saw for public space, this project from competitors works fine in laboratory, in home, but when they put them in the field, it doesn't work. Because when we put agentic AI, for example, in an airport, it's not just about AI. We need to consider the environment and especially also the hardware. So at Jumbo Mana, we don't just need to put an AI to solve, but also all the system to work on this environment. So we benchmarked and we continue to benchmark the hardware, the microphone, the placement on the digital kiosk, etc. to also improve our model about multiple accent because they are a passenger in like we say, we have English, but my French English is not the same like native English, exactly, etc. So we need to improve not just the solution and the AI, but also all the technology and also the hardware concerned by this environment.
Okay, perfect. Now, César, I have a question for you. From the passenger's point of view, what value does Lisa add? Did you notice any impact on how people move through the airport or interact with this service?
Well, we went live 2 months ago, so that's brand new. But the start is very positive. I mean, we are very proud of the product that we built together. The information, the data set is complex. When you're talking about an airport, you're talking about real-time information, web information, content that the airport staff can use on the ground, travel inspiration, so you have to open your data set to some travel sites about inspiration and help for travel. And I think we have a complete a product so that we can see that passengers are very satisfied by the services. The interaction KPI are quite high, and Lisa answers with a lot of relevancy because the data set is very rich, and we keep on improving and enriching the data set. One important thing as well is that the staff, once again, sorry to repeat, but that's important, is really at ease with the services. When Lisa can answer, she answers. When she can't answer, she redirects to the staff on the ground. So that it's a co-partner. And what we noticed from the beginning, the interaction keeps rising. The diversity of the question is keeping leveling up, if you say, well, is increasing, and the quality of the question, with as well that feature of indoor mapping, wayfinding, which is crucial in the product, is at the great level of quality regarding the customer feedback that we can have.
Okay, perfect. Maybe we can see a small demonstration, and after that, if you want to try the Lisa, you can go to the RATP booth. You can find and talk to the Lisa, because the demonstration is a little bit long and we don't have a lot of time. But I'm going to show you how it works quickly. So here you can see the avatar.
Je m'appelle Lisa.
She did
Je
the
suis votre
introduction,
assistante virtuelle
and then we
à
can choose the
l'aéroport de
language,
Lyon. Une
English
question en
or
tête,
French,
posez-la moi. Je suis là pour y répondre.
and then the person can ask any
Hello,
question.
Lisa. How to get to the nearest coffee shop, please?
Here the question is to show you how to get to the nearest coffee shop. It means
Let me
they will
see.
show a map with coffee shop.
The nearest coffee shops are Starbucks and Masa and Company. Both are on this level, and you can reach them in about 1 minute.
So if you are interested, you can go to the booth of La Ratipid to try it, because we don't have a lot of time. But I'm going to ask Christophe one last question, and then I'm going to conclude with César. So my last question is, what is your vision for Lisa over the next few years? Any plans to expand beyond airports?
Yes, so our vision is to create a true travel companion. Our goal at Jumbo Mana is to support the travelers and passengers from the first step through to the end of the stay. So our purpose is to go outside of the airport and to accompany the passenger to their destination and to the cities they are visited, and to make connection with all industry, from tourism, from mobility, to make sure when you are at the airport, Lyon Airport, and you have a flight to Paris, to directly prepare your destination, to see how I can get from when I arrive to Orsay Museum, and Lisa can also talk about the traffic, the weather, the all information beyond the Lyon Airport. And the mobility is a key feature for us for the next development, to have this travel companion that can make sense with the passenger and to have information during all the journey.
Okay, thank you. César, do you see Lisa scaled or adapted across the airports in VINCI network?
Well, when you were talking about expanding in the airport industry, I guess you were talking about the VINCI Airport network first, and then other airports. But we see customer innovation at the way, as you were mentioning. We've got the same vision in VINCI Airports, is that of being a travel companion or assisting our passenger all over the way in the travel experience from home, what we call from home to plane. And we've got digital assets that do the job for the moment, but we see that Lisa can embody this one-to-one relationship, personalized relationship. And now we have kiosks on the airport. The idea is to demultiply other kiosks and then to go directly in the customer digital asset. I mean, smartphone, mobile app, and website. And regarding the whole network, the idea is to start with Lyon, but we can see that right now we've got a lot of other airports show interest in testing this solution. So if it's successful, I'm sure that we'll be able to roll it out on other airports in the VINCI Airport networks. Sure.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for your attention, everyone. If you have any
Thank you very
questions, we'll
much.
be glad to answer it. We will be here. And if you want to try Lisa, you can find us at La Ratipid booth, so you can try the avatar and ask whatever question you want. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.